The first great female intellectual of the ancient world was Hypatia, a mathematician, philosopher, astronomer, and a natural scientist who was trained to be a perfect human by her father, Theon. He did not have a son and decided that girls were as capable of learning as boys. Theon was a respected scholar at the Great Library of Alexandria in Egypt, a place that was also part museum and part university. Several visiting scholars from Athens, Constantinople, and other cities, university students, and residents from Alexandria have joined Hypatia and Theon in a small park near the museum where Hypatia frequently lectures and answers questions.
Theon, how did you come to train Hypatia to be a scholar?
I know that children of both genders are born with great potential. The restrictions of most cultures have forced women to be household servants and obedient housewives. They usually have no other choices in life, but it is a great loss to humanity not to cultivate female minds that are as fertile as the land washed by the Nile River. A girl should be educated the same way as a boy.
It's disgraceful. Who does that woman think she is, cavorting around the great library dressed in her tribal, as if she was a scholar and not a woman?
Indeed, a woman belongs in the home, not in a school pretending to teach mathematics and philosophy.
I wouldn't suggest starting an argument with her. Hypatia is trained in several languages and she is skilled in rhetoric and grammar. She studied with her father here in Alexandria and then went to Athens, where she was educated by several brilliant scholars, including Plutarch the Younger. She can debate the nature of life or the principles of Euclid's geometry with equal ease. Her books on natural science, geometry, and astronomy are skillfully written and very learned.
She belongs in the kitchen and the nursery, taking care of her children and preparing meals for a husband. It's unnatural for a woman her age to be unmarried for so long.
Believe me, she has had many offers. Her father allows her to choose. She does not intend to be any man's slave. The world may be a better place if more women were so independent.
It is not right for a woman of her beauty to deny herself of a man. She should choose a rich husband.
Hypatia will never be obedient. She believes that each human has their own inner voice that tells them what to do, and she follows her own inner voice.
But she doesn't believe in any of the gods. She doesn't follow the ancient Greek ways or the new ways of the Christians. She has no God.
My friend Hypatia is a Neoplatonist. She believes in what she sees and experiences, not what she hears and cannot be proven. She believes in the power of reason.
It must be lonely to have no God to ask for help.
Hypatia, do you believe that all of geometry and math has been discovered?
No, my father and I have written books explaining the principles which Euclid discovered about geometry, but there is far more to learn. I wrote a book focused on the remarkable features of cones. There is no end to the discoveries yet to be made about math.
But surely, we know the ways of the stars and the other heavenly bodies.
There will be many more worlds and wonders to discover in the cosmos. What we don't know and have yet to learn will fill more books than this great library at Alexandria now holds.
What is your favorite branch of mathematics?
I'm especially fond of studying the new branch of mathematics dealing with unknown quantities that is developed from the work of Diophantus. It extends the power of mathematics beyond geometry and arithmetic into an entirely new realm of thought. How did a woman manage to design an astrolabe for navigating the oceans by fixing the positions of the stars in the sky? By study.
How did you learn to distill fresh water from seawater?
By trying one method after another until I found a system that worked. Discoveries are made by diligence and hard work. They do not float into the mind like dust on the air.
Who would need this water taken from the seas?
Sailors are often stranded in the sea for weeks in the blazing sun without any drinking water. In Egypt, there's droughts and every year thousands of people die just because of lack of water.
The Jewish synagogues in the city have been burned by mobs, and there's a lot of religious feuding between Christians and those holding other beliefs. Do you hate the Christians or any other religions?
I respect everyone's right to believe what their minds tell them. I have many Christian friends, including bishops, one of whom, Synesius, was my student.
Indeed, I value your friendship, beloved teacher, but I fear for your life in these difficult times of religious unrest.
One's life is always at risk. I intend to learn as much as I can about the world I inhabit.
But my friend, as the governor, I know your life is in danger from those who fear your influence.
Even if my life is in danger, what good is living a life of fear? A life one does not choose to live.
Why don't you wear proper women's clothes? The turban you wear makes you look like a man, a scholar.
I am a scholar.
You drive your chariot through the streets of our city as if you were a soldier or a man of wealth and power. At least hire someone to drive you. It is not proper for a woman to drive a chariot.
What is proper is not always what is right. I do not choose for them to do the work for me. I think for myself, and I drive for myself. Why did the authorities discuss the great poems of the day with you?
Let me speak to that. I am the prefect of Alexandria. I value the mind and the intellect of our beloved teacher. She's a muse who opens up the minds that are closed by hatred and ignorance.
I'm the Christian patriarch of Cyrene, but I greatly value Hypatia's insight. She learns by thinking freely. She loves knowledge.
The advice I give to all, leaders and priests and common people, reserve your right to think, for even to think incorrectly is better than not to think at all.
But what is your true allegiance? Are you Roman or Greek or Egyptian? Are you pagan or Christian?
I enjoyed the ancient stories of Greek battles, the gods in their heavens and on our world, and the adventures of heroes from many lands. But I do not believe them to be true. Superstition is the enemy of truth. To teach a superstition about any god of the past or present as truth is terrible.
But you must believe in something.
I believe in truth, truth that is rational and proven. The truth must always be sought after. Truth is the greatest goal of life. Didn't your father influence your beliefs? Don't you believe what he believed? My father taught me to ask questions. I learned to accept no answer that could not be proven by examination and questioning and observation. I do not accept any dogma, the set of beliefs of any idea about the earth or the heavens or a God that I cannot analyze and understand and prove.
Why have you never married? If you married a scholar, your sons might become great scholars.
As a philosopher, I am married to the truth. My heart is wedded to the supreme good, the most noble rules of life and knowledge.
Beloved teacher, do you think there will always be evil in this world?
Evil exists, but it does not have to exist forever. Man is capable of not doing evil and of overcoming evil.
It's Hypatia! Let's kill her!
Hypatia was led to experience that evil when she was murdered by a mob led by Peter the Reader. She remains a symbol of the power of the human will seek knowledge and truth despite all obstacles.
No, my father and I have written books explaining the principles which Euclid discovered about geometry, but there is far more to learn. I wrote a book focused on the remarkable features of cones. There's no end to the discoveries.
Wait, cones?
The cones gets me. Didn't your father influence...
Cole, what the heck are you doing?
Going back. I'm the Christian patriarch of Cyrene, but I greatly value Hypatia's insight. She learns by thinking freely. One has to admire that. She seeks wisdom and loves truth.
Oh wait, Sam, go. See, Sam, go back. See, like, look. It needs to be like.
Wait, if we can see Sam, can we see Cole?
I'm not gonna go over it. Aaron's got it now.
All right, that's
Is this good?
good.
Do you want me to go like that?
Why are you still recording?
I
There's Hypatia! Let's kill her!
Hypatia was led to experience that evil when she was murdered by a mob led...
I'm dying! That should go on the bloopers.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, when you fall, just like throw it in the air. Just be like,